to go down. It's about to go down. KrissRadio.com. Streaming 24/7 across the globe. Are you ready? Without further ado, we got the artist locked in. We got the artist locked in. But before I introduce this artist, can I drop on the tracks from our rhythm right now? Can I drop on the tracks from our rhythm right now? It's the soulful diva. Listen, what boy you are, boy now. Massive, we got a live on direct right now. We got a live on direct. She's here. Massive, I hope you're ready though. This is the interview segment right now, okay? Massive, she's live. She's here. It's the Ignite Bonapro Showcase. Can I introduce her right now? Hello. How you doing?
What's up? Monaie. Yeah,
I'm about to take. I'm a buzz. So what's happening, man? I mean, trust me, I just want to say thanks a lot for taking the time out, because we should have done this interview last year, but circumstances long time. It's been overdue right now. You know what I mean? So I want to say thanks again for you making taking the time out. And we're gonna go into the history, you know what I mean, and your new start, a new beginning and everything. So before we go into that, just introduce yourself to the UK and the rest of the world. Everyone's listening right now on the airwaves.
Hi, everybody. My name is Monaie Avi, out of Kingston, Jamaica, of course. You don't know, but Dolly Queen, at you. Just stay tuned. A whole heap of things are coming.
So, Monaie, I mean, I know you started music from a tender age as well, and I want you to take us to the history back of when you started out, and you gravitated to R&B first of all, before you actually start doing, crossing over to dancehall, reggae and stuff. So tell us a bit of history about that.
Yeah, I did start music at a tender age. I started singing when I was 3. So it's in my blood. My parents they're both musicians. So I have that from a young age. I grew up with my grandmother. She was always listening to souls and R&B. So I always had that in me. And, I'm a lover. So I love my souls and I love my R&B. Yeah.
Yes. So what sort of tunes and, particular artists were you listening to when you gravitated to being, wanted to destined to do, well, did you destined to be want to be an R&B singer coming out of Jamaica, or was it a case where you just like that type of genre of music?
Well, to be honest, I really love Celine Dion. I grew up listening to her mostly. Here and there, you have your Anita Baker, but it's really Celine Dion and Whitney Houston mostly. I love their vocal range, and they sang with clarity and feeling. So when they're singing, you could actually hear what they're going through and what they were singing about. Like, you literally felt it.
Yes.
So I grew up listening to those two artists mostly. For me, I don't even know. Like, it's crazy. Like, when I hear them singing, I don't know, it makes me want to be like them.
Take you to a different zone, yeah. Take you to a different, you just zone out. Yes.
Yeah.
So, at what age do you start writing your own material?
Call it about 15. Okay. I used to sit at the back of my classes with my friends in maths class specifically. And we used to beat the desk and do like an idle DJing and thing. But as I got older, I started to find my own craft and create music. So, you have your verses, you have your chorus, not just spitting lyrics and just on and on and on with one rhythm.
Yes.
So it basically formulated like that for me.
Okay, so and through the course of that now, you develop yourself as an artist, and did you actually want it to be, what sort of artist were you want to be actually coming to reggae dancehall, because it's a dominated male spectator as well, so how was it for yourself coming to that industry as a female?
To be honest, I don't think of myself as a R&B artist or a dancehall artist. I love music.
Yes.
When I get a rhythm, I let it speak to me. So whatever the rhythm tells me to sing, that's pretty much what I sing. So if I get a rhythm and I feel loving and I'm filled with emotions and I get an R&B vibe from it, I'm gonna sing an R&B song. So I don't really want to put myself in a basket or in a box to say, okay, this is what you need to sing and this is what you need to sing. And for me, coming into a male-dominated industry, it's hard.
Yes.
Being very honest with you, it's really hard.
Were you getting the support from your family and friends? When you make that transition, did they say like Monaie, what you doing? Like, you know what time it is? Like, it is an industry where it's gonna swallow you up.
No. I do get a lot of support from my friends, my co-workers, my family. I mean, they're there. Anytime I want them, I can call on them. And, they're always pushing me. I say, listen, there are times when you'll get discouraged because, sometimes things don't go the way you want it to. And
yes.
They're always there saying, yo, remember you sang them body, just go on, hold it, man. Just go on, push through. So, yes, I mean, the support is there. The support is definitely there.
So what was the title of your first track that you can remember when you went to the studio, recorded it and everything? Yeah, I'm dragging your brains right now. I'm dragging your brains.
Okay, my first official track was Move.
Yeah.
I did that one in 2016, I believe it was. That song, to be honest, when I got that rhythm, I was sitting at home and I was like, yeah, but it gets a rhythm now. I'm gonna see if I can drop something on it. At that time, I wasn't really thinking about music as a career. I was still doing it as a hobby. So I was just like, all right, let me see what I can put on it. And I listened to it and I got a vibe. And then the chorus came to me first. And I started saying, make sure you move. When we move to the left and move. When we move to the right and watch your concept. Get the concept. Watch your concept. Get the concept. And I'm like, this bad. This can't be fun.
Yeah.
And I started to think, what situation can I remember or what situation do I know of that I can fit into this topic? And I remembered I went to a club and I'm dancing and thing, but the person that I was dancing with, they weren't really moving in sync, So when I'm going left, he's going left, right, left. And I'm like, nah, I really catch the concept still. So I pretty much just built on it. And that was literally my first track, and I loved it. When we voiced it, it was a fun session.
Okay, fast forward, cause I got the track. You know what I mean? I have the track.
Yeah.
All right, so let's play.
Okay.
We got it live on direct in the earribs right now. This is Monaie. Taking her back to her first track when she just started out. Live on direct and KrissRadio.com. You came to the radio station right now. Track and type and move. Live on direct. Up and running. Voice of Monaie. Live on direct. Up and running. You know what this track remind me of, Monaie? You know what this track remind me of? You know the Baby Sham track?
Yeah.
Get the story, yes. I'm getting that vibe off it as well. Yes. So, I mean, that was your first track that you came out. So, I mean, what was the response? How did the community, everybody else, the earwaves, How did they gravitate to this track?
They really liked it. I mean, when you listen to the rhythm, it's one that you can move to. And I mean, the song is saying move. So I mean, it got a good reception. So the support was there.
So from there, what other tracks did you go into? I mean, from there, you start. What producers were you working with back then?
Back then it was River Nile Productions, and Cyanide Records mostly. I did 3 songs after that with Cyanide Records. Not Ready. I believe the other one is One and Only.
Yes.
And Everybody Falls in Love, which Everybody Falls in Love.
Yes.
So
And
I did those 3.
One and Only, the track, and like I said, when I got this track, I listened to it. Your vocals, it was definitely that blow you out of the world, man. Seriously, your vocal range and how you do your metaphors and how why you do your different type of tracks when you go on the rhythm. I mean, I had to be listening good and said, listen, where's she getting these vocals from? How is she doing? You know what I mean? It's just different. So I mean, let's go into that track that I said One and Only. You just mentioned. You know what I mean? I'm going through your catalog, I want the people and the rest of the world to know about the vocal range, about your versatility.
By all means.
Yes. You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
So let's get into it. We got a live on the airwaves. It's the Ignite Bonner Pro Showcase. Track and tackle One and Only. Let's get into it, okay? And like she said before, she's not putting herself in the box. You know what I mean? Whatever sort of genre she can get into, she's versatile in that way, all right? We got a live on direct on the airwaves. Let's go. Massive big hit out the night at 12 o'clock. We're definitely going to be out of here. But this is an interview segment right now, Bonner Pro Showcase. We got a live on direct in the airwaves, on the IG as well, live on direct. Monaie. Shout out to everyone at the IG live right now, locked in. Manners and respect. Share the link. No, some money. Listen to the voice range now. Listen to the vocal range now. Trust me. So that was you just told. I know. I seen you zone out a while ago. You just totally zoned out. So that was the reggae side of Monaie. Like, describe yourself in who's Monaie, as in a artist. Because there's different sides to you as well, different elements to yourself.
I mean, Monaie's a boss still.
I know, that's what I'm just saying. In a nutshell.
To be honest, despite my quiet demeanor, I mean, I'm not a walkover. You get me?
Yes.
I'm a hustler. I always want more. I always want better. So I always put that in my music as well. And when I sing, I want persons to get that feeling as well, that listen, don't settle. Whether it's in your relationship, whether it's in your work life, just don't settle. Always aim for the highest.
Yes. Okay. So, I mean, like in terms of through last year, so how was it for you last year to coming into this year with COVID and everything? How was it for yourself? How do you articulate yourself about the situation? What was it like for yourself not be able to go to the studio? Did it make you put more pen to paper?
It was a little daunting because being in the studio is something that gives me peace. It makes me feel happy. So, I mean, coming out of last year and coming into this year, and then you have so many plans for all these songs that you're going to release and how many videos you're going to put out, and then all of a sudden you get hit with Corona, and I'm like, okay, when is this going to end? And then you can't really go into the studio and be yourself. You have to be pretty much cautious about everything and everyone around you. So it's like the energy is just not really the same. Yes. So it's a little daunting, but I'm still trying to work my way around it, still trying to do my writing, still trying to go as much as possible and get my songs and my catalog up all the same.
Well, like I said, you have a nice catalog. You know what I mean? What I'm looking at, you definitely got tracks right now to put on an EP. You know what I mean? Is that something that you're looking to work on too?
Well, it's possible, but you know, you have to just stay tuned and see what's up. All the things coming.
All right, I'm gonna get into a track entitled "Treat Her Right." Tell us a bit about this track.
Oh wow. Treat her right.
For the ladies, isn't it? Definitely for the ladies. You're one of the ladies. Yes, you're one of the boss ladies out there that's representing fully for the ladies. I like that.
I mean, yeah, for real. Like, I mean, that rhythm is really from, if anybody know dancehall, that's rhythm was for Popcorn Family song was on that rhythm.
Yes.
And I pretty much reached out to the producer because that song is not on Amazon or anything. It's literally just a promotional song.
Okay.
So I just went into the studio and I was sitting down one day and one of my girlfriends was talking to me about something that she was going through, and it just pushed me to write a song about it. And I'm like, why do you get with somebody if you're not going to treat them good? What's the sense? Yes. A lot of men, they don't know how to treat women properly. Like, okay, you have a girl, but you know, man.
Yes.
But still, you don't have to let her feel as if she's an option. If she really means something to you, treat her like she means something to you. Just treat her right.
Yeah. Don't let she have to hear stuff on road that you know what I mean, that she cannot deal with, or you know what I mean, trying to keep it at a level where she has that respect. Yes. All right, so we're gonna get into this track. Yeah. Hey, I know, you know, I mean I've seen how you carry yourself for your IG, you know what I mean? So I know some boss beyond some different type of boss level, you know what I mean? Trust me. But we're gonna get into the track and treat her around like we just discussed, about the energy of the track and how you come about this track. So let's just get into it. And this is a different side of her as well. Monaie, live from down in the E-Waves. We got it on the IG live. Definitely, I can letting them know she's the queen right now, okay? No, hold on it. It sounds like economically costly, you know what I mean, to deal with a lady like you know what I mean? But I suppose, you know, if the man's taking care of you, you're definitely going to be taking care of him, vice versa, right?
Of course. Treat her like a queen, she treats you like a king.
Okay, definitely. Live from Derek in the E-Waves, you got Monaie. Representing for the ladies right now, independent ladies. Shout out to everybody on the live right now. One for respect and money for logging in, okay? This is Ignite Monaco Showcase, live with Dr. UK, KrissRadio.com. But Monaie, I want to drop a track and I mix a track in. This track is so seductive, I definitely got to mix it in right now, you know what I mean?
Gonna have to get cut out.
Hold on it.
Hey.
Just one mix. I can't mix the one I eat. I can't mix the one I eat.
Victor.
No, sir. Trust me, Monaie, your catalog looking very, very nice. You know what I mean? Well, go back to that track, you know, that track I want bedroom track, you know. I mean, love the bedroom track, you know what I mean?
What song, man?
Oh, Pump Running. We got a live on direct in the earwaves right now. Live on direct on the Instagram live. KrissRadio.com interview segment for the Butter Pro Showcase. This is Monaie. So seductive. The voice of Monaie. Up and running, man. Up and running. No, sir. Monaie, I want if my baby can ban from the track here, that me a talk about, you know. You know what I mean? Trust me. Trust me. So I mean, like I said, you catalog that you have right now, it's a mixture of tracks that's, you know, a lot of people can gravitate to. You know what I mean? You got independent ladies track, you got track for the bedrooms. I mean, you got the motivation track. You know what I mean? So who are some of the producers that you're working at? And before you even go into that, are you fully signed right now? Are you signed with TipGod right now?
Pretty much, yeah. It's like
okay, so that's an exclusive.
But I would say yes.
I've just seen TipGod on the live right now. So big up yourself, TipGod. Respect and money for the link.
Big up,
you know what I mean? Yeah, man, the boss man up on the live. So I mean, tell us about different, sort of producers that you work with. How was it when you go into the studio? Do you get the same sort of energy? You know what I mean, as a female artist, because I know with the industry, you know, as a female, it's very, very hard. You know what I mean? So tell us a bit about that.
Yeah. Well, I work with a number of producers. One of them being Andrew Black. So you don't know, I have to give all respect. He's such a cool guy. So you don't know, Black State, big up on himself. I also work with Big Dreams Music Productions as well. Cyanide Records. I haven't done any work with them for a while, but they're still somebody who I really like working with. Who else? Black Ops Music. They did Traffic Black.
Yes. I'm just low traffic black, you know, right into that. Because that tune that cause problems, you know. The tune that is causing problems on your IG, me see it. Anyway, carry on.
And Lenoy Bentley and Youngsters.
Yes.
You know Lenoy, the whole guy like me.
Yes, Lenoy is a close friend of mine, and that's how I got to know you as well. You know what I mean? So I said, I want to say big shout out to Lenoy Beats. Anyway, my brother. You know what I mean? He always kept the link. He's always said, Rest, as soon as she's freed up, I'll let you know. You know what I mean? And it's been from last year, because we should have linked up last year, but, you know, circumstances beyond our control, you know, we couldn't do anything about it. But like I said, it needed to happen, and it's happening now, so I'm happy for that.
Yeah, so to answer your next question that you asked about what it's like when I'm in the studio, I mean, as I mentioned before, it's really hard as a female in the industry. There's a lot of expectation. It's like you're on a pedestal. And then some producers, when they meet you, they're like, oh, so you're an artist. All right, see what you have. And it's like they give you a vibe like they're not really confident that you can bring it off.
Yes.
But for me, I'm just a free spirit. I'm just jovial like that. And when I get in the studio and I have my song, I'm ready. So
then when they hear your material, that's when they're blown away, because I'm blown away from what's been sent to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been following your music from last year. You know what I mean? So I know what you're capable of doing. And then the new tracks that you come out with, which you're about to get into, these are bangers as well. You know what I mean? So you really need to work on the EP and give the people what they want. You know what I mean?
Well, I know, man. You have to see a tune, you know, you have to keep them coming. But I mean, hard work all the time. You just have to put in the work. When they see that you're really willing to work and you're not just somebody that say, all right, yeah man, you're a female artist and you just want to come into the business to get a little quick money. You're really actually putting in the work. They actually appreciate you being around them and appreciate working with you as well. But you're still on a pedestal.
Yeah, so I mean, let us get into this track entitled Traffic Block. You know what I mean? A lot of controversy around this track right now. You know what I mean? Tell us about. I mean, about your visual that you've done? Have you done any videos right now? The video you have out now is Wrong One. Have you got that? Is that out? Am I mistaken?
The audio is out. I haven't done the video.
Okay.
I only have one music video out right now, which is for Traffic Block. It's my first music video, so please don't bash me. Yeah. Better is coming.
What we gonna do? What you want to do right now is tell them to go over to the YouTube right now and check out this track. Yes. So passport
So
cards.
everybody, please.
Yes.
Go ahead, honey. So you go to my YouTube page. Monaie Avi, Monaie, space AVI, like V, like Victor.
Yes.
You can just look for Traffic Block music video and you can just take a look at it. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification button, right?
Yeah. But you talk about oh, don't bash you. You're going to have bag of things in the video. You know what I mean? Right now, I know the DM full of it, so you can't go on.
Oh,
Live on down in the airwaves. Track and tackle traffic blocker. Check out our YouTube channel as well. Make sure you like and subscribe. Video's out. Share all that bag of things in the video, you see? No, sir. What a controversy with the video, I swear. People go watch this video right now. I bet you want this to point to the air. It's the voice of Monaie. No, Monaie, I'm another track. My favorite track. This is one of my favorite tracks. I tell you this, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, man, the girls, them love it too, you know, because you don't know them get for wine.
Old school, new school. No, sir. It's the Ignorant Bulletproof Showcase. This is the voice of Monaie. Up and running. For my ladies, make some space in the living room, please. It's the UK Internet radio station, KrissRadio.com. Let's go. No, Monaie. Trust me. That little track here, I missed the video. Yeah, going up. And you know the thing about it. This track is like it's got an old school vibe on it. You know what I mean? Definitely got that Charlie Blocks, Back It Up.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's just a man. Let's go.
Listen, man. Listen.
I'm listening. So, I mean, what is it like right now in terms of the feedback on the streets? What's the word on the street about Monaie right now?
I mean, to be honest, it's not out there like that. But, things take time.
Yes.
And everything happens with time. I'm in no rush. I'm just making my talent speak for itself. I'm just putting in the work, doing my promotions, trying to get my videos out there. And yeah, the world will get out. And I mean, there are persons who know of Monaie. There are persons who know Monaie personally. And the support is just there. It's growing. So it's just time.
It's definitely going to be growing even more right now because, we're streaming across the globe. So globally, your voice is now heard and your tracks are now being played. You know what I mean? And everybody on the live right now is giving a lot of love. I mean, what are the team, besides from TipGod, what are the other people around you that's pushing your career right now?
My co-workers, my friends, they are my supplement. When I come to work, it's just, Monaie. It's like I don't even have a real name anymore. So it's the support is just there. I love it every time. It keeps me at bay. And it just reminds me that I just need to keep pushing and don't let anything discourage me or turn me away from it because this is what I love doing. So
can I just ask you a question now where in terms of future reference and concern, what would you like to be doing for yourself in the next 3-4 years in your career right now?
I really want to be internationally known. That's what I'm aiming for. I think that would give me a broader audience, a broader exposure. So I want to do a collab with Cardi.
Yeah. You got to think that, yes, on that level. Okay.
I gotta think on that level. So that's really where I'm aiming for. So hopefully in the next couple of years, I can get there. That's what I'm working for.
All right, and also tell us the social media platform. I mean, besides from the one that we're on right now, where everyone can actually gravitate to your music and go and follow your music.
Twitter, Monaie Avi. YouTube, as we mentioned before, Monaie Avi. There is Spotify, which is also Monaie Avi. They're also on iTunes as well. So they're everywhere, literally. Diesel, Amazon, anywhere that you can think of.
You also got a fan page on Instagram as well, right?
Yes, and that is _Monaie Avi fan page _ I believe that's the name.
So people go and follow our page. Check out our YouTube channel as well. I mean, subscribe and like. Like I said, the video that the track I just played, Traffic Block is on there. The video, you need to see that video because you're going a bag of things. You know what I mean? You know, and funny is, we say, you know, Mr. The video, say, you know, say, money is smart. You know, put a man in the video because the man could even manage to dance to that.
You must say you're bad, though.